How you hold yourself in a static position on a daily basis will give you a good indication of whether or not your body is in sync. I'm going to empower you to self-assess your whole body to see if something's off. Perhaps muscular imbalances, or maybe you've overcompensated for poor posture. Think about it. On a day-to-day basis, are you slouching when you sit? Are you walking and leaning one way or the other? Are you slouching your shoulders, arching your back too much? Are your knees caving in? These are the things I'll help you identify so you can correct them and eliminate any problems that occur due to these issues, like lower back pain, inflammation, soreness in the knees, ankles, neck, the whole gauntlet. We'll go through the entire kinetic chain, from the ankles to the knees to the hips to the shoulders to the neck. Let's start with the ankles. Pronation is the natural movement of your ankle when you run or when you walk. Your toes help push your body off the ground, and it's your big toe and your second toe that do most of the work. As this happens, your body weight shifts slightly inward to the arch of your foot. Now, the arch of your foot is right here in the middle. So think of the arch, like the St. Louis arch. And what helps accomplish this is your posterior tibialis muscle. And that's going to run from your ankle up your lower leg towards your knee. Over-pronation, aka knee valgus, aka knock knee, is due to excessive eversion of the ankle. That's when your foot turns inward, and as a result, your knees turn inward, and it causes internal rotation of your femur bone, which is your upper thigh bone, and your hips. Over-pronation is very common in people with fallen arches or flat feet. To assess this, as you're standing, does the whole sole of your foot touch the ground without any space where the arch is? If so, you might be a candidate for flat feet. That's going to cause issues. Perhaps you've had shin splints in the past. That's pain on your shin bone, knee pain, heel pain, and perhaps you've had a sprain or a strain on your posterior tibialis tendon. That's a tendon that connects your calf muscle, the gastrocnemius, to your inner bones of your foot. Now, any of these can be avoided, obviously, if you correct the flat foot syndrome. How do you correct over-pronation if you have it? Doing the work. There's a number of exercises. The first one, self-myofascial release along the soles of your feet. Now, there's a band from your heel to your toes. It's called plantar fascia. Those who have had plantar fasciitis know it can be very painful. What you do is you take a tennis ball and step on the tennis ball at your arch and just roll that tennis ball around your sole and back and forth. If you feel a place that's tender, rest on that place. Press down on that place for a while and then start to slowly put pressure on it as you move back and forth. At the same time, you're stimulating your nervous system. Remember, your whole body's connected. You do this and you start to strengthen that arch and get it to perk up again. It also helps straighten your knee. It helps balance, and it gives you more power to push off from the ground. Next, we want to apply that self-myofascial release technique to your calf muscle. That's your gastrocnemius. You're seated on the ground. Your leg is fully extended, and you start rolling back and forth on the foam roller, applying pressure, get the whole length of the calf muscle. And then when you find a part that might be tense, put pressure on that and hold it for about 10 seconds. And just start moving back and forth with pressure in that one spot, and then go back to the full length of the calf muscle and change your angle to get the whole thing. We want to increase the mobility and the extensibility of that calf. Remember, it's connected to your ankle by a tendon, okay? Our whole body's connected, and we want to stimulate those nerves and see how it feels, because you're reconnecting with your body. Remember, as you do these exercises, do them with intention. What's the purpose? In this case, it's over-pronation. Think about your arch. Think about eversion, your foot leaning inwards, the pressure on your big toe and your second toe. You want to alleviate that. You want to straighten it out. As you do this, you fix the ankle, fixes the knee, fixes the hips. If you have hip problems, can fix lower back issues. Remember, it's all connected.